Fast break opportunity here. Korver dishes to Morris. Shot to end this cold run. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Mr. Clutch. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now here's Sessions. Defense right on him. Passes it to Bargnani. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Pistons have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Free throw good, Drummond. Houston a whole new 5 on the floor. And that concludes the first half. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
On the court for the Pistons, Jackson and Caldwell Pope the guards. Moniunas out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Harris in at the small forward.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And here is Moniunas following the three-pointer by Freak. Fires from the line. No good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Jackson following the score by Trevor Ariza. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Harris. It's rebounded by Houston. This game Detroit here. It's their first meeting of the season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two team conference.
Split their meetings last season, and the way both of these teams love to compete, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened again. Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Jackson. Here's Mr. Clutch. Again, the Rockets score.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Pistons trailed by 19. Jackson with it. He's got 7. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Drummond with a screen on Harden. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Now here's Jackson. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's Caldwell Pope, trailing by 19. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Villanueva. Villanueva's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Got that one up quick.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
This last month, he is...
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Now here's Jackson. He has 7. Off the pick. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks. Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
On the wing, Harris puts up a 3, and he gets it to go. Harris has got 9.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
A minute 50 left to play here in the third.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Jackson. Mr. Clutch. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And the wide open shot from Morris. No good from the wing. Houston leading by 16. Here's Mr. Clutch. Nice shot from the wing. Mr. Clutch has got 12 points here in the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Hill against Drummond. Feeds to Caldwell Pope. Softly drops in the floater. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 33 points for him.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 16. Swiped it away. Fast break, here they come. Shot and game clock separated by 5. "14 feet away. Rebound by the Pistons. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Jackson. He's got 9. Harris, right side. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 11 points for Tobias Harris. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. In for Rush. Harden comes in for Curry, and it's Mr. Clutch in for Patrick Beverley. And then for Detroit, Drummond's checked in for Aaron Baines. Morris comes in for Tobias Harris. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Hill is out there with Charlie Villanueva. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Move the ball. Stick it to much.
1:57 left to play here in the fourth. And he hits the jump. Mr. Clutch has got 35.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Now here's Jackson. Defense is right there. The dish to Morris. Three-pointer.
I don't see you.
And Houston the other way.
Oh my gosh. No, don't be at the 3 wannabe. Nobody likes those people. 1v1 me. 2v2 me. I know.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
No, I'm not homophobe. I mean, well, I'm not homosexual. There we go.
He can bring them right back.
Timothy, where you at?
3, get him. 4.
Hey! 3, 2, 1.